Yeah, I know you're going to have to step forward every so often to click that, that's fine.
We can start whenever.
Okay, so the first thing I did was analyse the question. I broke the question down by picking up the keywords like revolutionise, CGI, cinema and extent. I did this to know and then I had to find the words to make sure I understood what the question was asking and make sure I knew what I had to do. I then created a mind map before doing any research to see what I already knew. And I used the knowledge from previous lectures, GCSEs and A-levels. And I also was able to then ask myself some questions like what I need to put in this essay and what information I need to find out. I then selected the 3 main films that I was going to base my essay on, which were Jurassic Park, Avatar and Gravity. I chose these because the CGI is so different in each of them, so they were easy to compare, which made my life so much easier when doing the essay. And then began research using a variety of resources like mainly internet web pages, books, magazines, etc. I picked up the key facts and quotes and then made a long list of things which I thought was suitable to put into each paragraph. I then planned what I was going to write in each paragraph. This would have the connecting point, so I didn't go off on a tangent and talk about something that was awful, basically. Then I worked out how I was going to link the paragraphs together so I could make my essay flow better. I also decided what quotes were suitable to put in each paragraph, and at this point I made sure I had all the information I needed for the right references, so like page numbers, the dates, the publisher, the author, etc. I then began to draft it, and while I was drafting it I made sure I followed my plan. I was constantly reading through what I'd written to make sure there was no spelling mistakes, grammar mistakes or repetitiveness. I referenced each quote properly as I went, so I didn't miss any quotes out at the end, so that stopped pages and stuff. I also wrote my conclusion first to make sure I knew what direction I was going in the whole of my essay. And whilst writing the essay, I took frequent breaks, so it allowed me to see certain mistakes that I wouldn't have seen if I did the essay in like a few hours in the whole. After I wrote my draft, I made sure I got someone else to read through it. In my case, it was my housemate, so she helped me see mistakes that I didn't see myself. I also made sure the referencing was all okay. Made sure my essay wasn't too long, but my essay did go over the word count, so I had to cut down like certain points, and I made sure the points that I cut out were the important ones. I also read over it a few more times just to make sure everything was okay. That's it.
Well done. Well done. That's all I...
You started at the end. You've just blown my mind, because what the hell? You're supposed to start at the beginning.
What, the conclusion?
Yeah, you wrote the
No,
conclusion.
so I know what direction to go in the essay.
That's so, like, brilliant. And I totally forgot the question.
Do you want a moment to think about it?
Yeah, can we just go to like the last 2 slides if that's possible? Oh, that was it. How many words exactly were you over by? Because if it was like I was over by 1,000 words, it's like how the flip did you write so many words?
Like 300.
That's
But I
fine.
don't know, so it's like, I think sure.
Yeah, 300 words over, that's fine, yeah.
It's always better to write too much than too little.
Yeah.
Because then I always find it makes you more, makes you stricter with yourself about what really should be in there, and everything that is in there when you finished has to really earn its keep, doesn't it? And it sometimes makes you very critical. You think, actually, I do need to lose 100 words, that could go really. It is, if you write more as opposed to less, and then it has the opposite effect because you're throwing stuff at it that you didn't think of including before. So really, how useful is it? So it's quite, I don't think it's a problem that you went over. In fact, I would encourage it. It's much better if you write too much.
So I wasn't saying there's a problem. I just find it hilarious because Gemma wrote way too much and I wrote not enough. I was struggling with the last 500 words going, banana, just repeating banana over and over again with no reason.
Yeah, that'll be reflected in your grade.
Yeah,
Well done, Gemma. Excellent. Who's going next?